Hello friends, foes, other watchers on the internet. My name is Matt, you're watching Hogwatch Gaming, and today we're gonna go for another unboxing. And this one I'm really excited about. It's a Kickstarter that just got here. It was a lot later than they estimated because so many people backed it. What am I talking about? Well, you read the title. It's the Avatar Legends role-playing game. And I actually had a little bit of problems with this because I moved recently and yeah, the addresses got mixed up. That was fun. Let's get into this. I've been waiting all day after fixing the issue and it finally got here. Let's take a look. I am opening the box upside down because my address is on the bottom, or on the top, so you know, just gonna do this. So, got some nice packaging paper. And seems to have been wrapped really well, and okay. Okay, so let's put these to the side for a second. And we've got a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's everything. Get that out of the way. Okay, first off, combat action deck. No idea what this does. I should know what this does because they've been having like how to play series online for the Kickstarter people. And apparently they're just different moves that you can use, and these cards are how you do that. I'm not sure, but this is the part that I was really excited about. I mean, almost more than the rule books. Let's take a look. All right. Yeah, this is interesting fabric, but yes, this is the map for the world of Avatar. You got the Fire Nation. You've got the Water Tribes, you've got the Air Nomads, and then you've got the Earth Kingdom. And yeah, this is really nice. It's an interesting fabric. It's not soft. It's not rough, but it's not soft. It's very stiff. Very vinyl-y feeling, which is okay. It seems to be pretty well stitched on the ends there. Obviously, this was mass produced, so it's not going to be like fantastic, but yeah, it's in pretty good shape for fresh out of the box. Not gonna complain about that. Let's leave this out as a background for what we've got now. We got this nice little dice bag, and it's got all of the elemental symbols all around. Pretty good. I enjoy. You've got the official licensing there, which is nice. Pretty happy with this. Yeah. Speaking of dice, let's take a look at these dice. I'm gonna actually open this up and get a feel for these things. But yeah, let's get that open. A lot of what I'm seeing is exactly how they showed on the Kickstarter site. So pretty happy. This isn't. I think there's a faux leather thing that you can get for a higher donation or kickstarting funding thing. I just got the cloth one, but I don't remember it being like this. This is very nice, don't get me wrong. I like it, but it's very different. So just so you know, the level of support that I gave this project is it's like the higher mid-tier. It was called the Otter-Penguin level, and so all in all I paid about $90 for what you're seeing here, which is a lot, but we'll take a look at the books. I'm pretty sure the books themselves cost $90, so this is all just gravy at this point. We got Korra and Aang there. And of course Toph and Appa. Nice packaging. I'll keep the packaging. Don't know if I'll use this box necessarily. Okay, so looks like we have 2 dice per thing. There's gonna be like engineers and warriors, in addition to the 4 elements. So I do know that much. Alright, let's pop that open. Yeah, a fair... Like, I was expecting a few more dice than this. I'm sure this is all you need, but I was expecting a little more. Let's get these out of the way. But yeah, I think these are just for class separation. You've got the engineers, you've got the warriors, you've got the earthbenders, you've got the airbenders, firebenders, waterbenders. So, but yeah, like with the size of the box, I was expecting a few more. Not complaining about this amount, but I was expecting more because the box looked big. It's like selling collecting cards and stuff, like Pokemon cards. Come in a box this big, you get like a tiny amount of cards for the big box. It's a selling thing, but you know, I'm cool with this. Let's just pop them in the bag and continue on. Now here's something that that was kind of a special add-on. A little Pie Show token. What I wish, and I understand that there's logistics here. I wish, since it comes with a Pie Show token, I wish that the back of this had a Pie Show board. That would have been awesome. Understand why they didn't do it, but that would have been cool. But let me just throw this Pie Show token in the dice bag so it doesn't get lost. Yeah, feels like a not necessarily a cheap plastic, but a little more brittle. It's not very heavy. It's almost like Lego kind of plastic. It's kind of light. Anyway, moving on. We've got what I think are journals. Just gently make an incision there in between the books, because there's a bunch of books in this package. Alright. Take that out. Alright. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are these? These are... Well, the first one is completely blank, so I'm guessing that's a journal. And as is the water, the earth, the fire, pretty sure all of these are blank. Yep, okay, so these are your campaign journals. So each character with whatever background they go with or whatever, they have a journal that is stylized and very nice. So, yeah, let's move on. These are good. I would love to hand these out if I had like a dedicated party that was really interested in being part of the game. I would start throwing these out. Maybe I would have, like how in the original series they had, like, book 1 was water, book earth was earth, book earth was earth, book 2 was earth, book 3 was fire, and we never got a book 4. Maybe for different campaigns I would do something like this, and then have something where they would, I don't know, go against the Avatar or try to find the Avatar. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Just realized I have all of these things pointing my direction instead of yours. Yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Alrighty. Moving on from the journals. I will open these. Let's open these. Pop. Alright, so yes, if I didn't mention already, this is from Magpie Games and in association with Nickelodeon. So, yeah, check them out if you want. Let's open this up, because I can't imagine them having a Kickstarter this successful and not trying to capitalize on it later. Whew, this box is a little stiff. I'm afraid I'm gonna rip it. Okay. There we go. They really wanted this to be protected. Everything's in a layer of plastic. Sorry, Earth. Alright. Yeah, earth bending. Alright. Here's the tab. These always have a trick to them. And quite often, they're different every time. Alright. So, looks like we've got a whole bunch of characters. A whole bunch of more characters. Status cards. Doomed. Oh, okay. Status impaired. Trapped. Stunned. Okay, I find it interesting that a lot of these statuses, like Doomed, that's from Legend of Korra, the art there. That's from Legend of Korra, the art there. This one's from The Last Airbender, and this is, once again, Legend of Korra. So, yeah. These cards are actually pretty heavy. They're almost, I think they're plastic. They're not paper. They're not gonna rip on you. Defend maneuver. Advance and attack. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder, yeah, it looks like you get 3 choices per maneuver for each character, because it looks like that's Aang, Korra, and you've got Zuko, and Toph, and this is embarrassing, I can't remember his name. Jensen or whatever his name is. Yeah, his son. Anyway, and then you got Suki, and yeah. Okay. Interesting, interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how this works out. Are the red cards your opponents? Are the red cards just, I mean, like, Azula is pretty solid bad guy. She's Fire Nation. This guy, I can't remember his name, but he takes away your bending and makes everyone... he's basically the opposite of Syndrome from The Incredibles. Instead of making everyone super, nobody is. Alright, and Jet. So, obviously, these are antagonists in the world, and these are protagonists from different times. Yeah, I'm kind of bothered that I can't remember... Oh, missed a Suki card. I'm kind of bothered that I can't remember a character's name. A couple characters' names. Anyways, these are the cards. Pretty heavy duty. Oh, status prepared, inspired, empowered, and favored. Okay. Yeah, these are all from Last Airbender except for this one. I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure she's not from Last Airbender. I could be wrong. It's been a while. Yeah. Yeah. Good cards. Good thick cards. I could see how those are worth at least $10. Alright, moving on. Now let's get this box out of the way. Now we've got the big boys. We have adventure guides, and it looks like the core rulebook. I'll turn these so you can see them. Core Rulebook Adventure Guide. I know that this was a big thing on the Kickstarter because they were like, yeah, let's just do some adventures for the Fire Nation, or this time of the Avatar universe. And we just kept on going and going and getting more and more and more. And so they're like, fine, we won't have a whole bunch of books, we'll just have one big book. And yes, Wang Shi Tong, his tome. Now, if I had spent a little more money on this Kickstarter, this would have had a different cover. But a special cover has never been a selling point for me. So, here we go. I'm just gonna very carefully cut this plastic. Alright. Alright. Very gently. There we go. Okay, already, this wasn't me. There's a little bit of damage here. It's a little bit of a bump there on the cover. Kind of sad, but it's alright. It's alright. It won't damage the functionality of this core rulebook, I don't think. That's why we have hardcovers anyway, is to protect what's inside. Alright. So let's take a look. Nice. Oh, wow. The art. The art is pretty good. Not gonna lie. Yeah. This being an unboxing, I know nothing about what's going on in here. Besides Avatar kind of stuff. I tried studying up on this, but I really don't do well studying from a PDF. I'm much better with a physical copy in my hands. So this is going to be some fun reading. This looks like a lot of lore from what I'm seeing right now. A lot of lore. We got metal bending with the Earth Kingdom. Okay, fundamentals of play. Okay, so these are the actual rules. Truth be told, I have looked them over, but that was a long time ago when I first started getting the PDFs from them. And yeah, core elements. This is the fundamental way that you play the game. There's pluses and minuses for how you're role playing the character. And yeah, that's about all I can remember. Yeah, we'll just go really fast through here. Yeah, weapons and technology. That's the engineers and the warriors. Yep. So. All right. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of examples and whatnot, and then these are descriptions of these situations: the doomed and the impaired and favored and blah blah blah. Oh, and that looks like actions you can take: seize a position, ready, retaliate, smash, pressure. All right. Yeah. The bold. Oh yeah. So these are, from what I can remember from what I studied, and I know I've said like I didn't study this at all, I don't know anything about it, but as I look through this, it's like, oh yeah, I remember this. These are kind of your archetypes, because that's what you play in this game, is you play archetypes. You don't play classes necessarily. Not in the purest traditional form of classes. It's more like this is the role that you play in your party. So, are you the bold? Are you the hammer? Are you the icon? Are you the idealist? You know, all of these different archetypes that can look different than any characters we've seen in the show, or they can look exactly the same. That's up to you creating your character. The pillar, opposed to the boulder, the prodigy. Yeah. Anyway, I'll flip through here. The rogue. Nice. Specialized bending. Oh, that'll be fun to read up on. Like lava bending, running the game. Okay, so this is for like the DMs or whatever this system calls them. It might be a warden or something. The seasons and campaigns. Okay. Yep, so more GM stuff, DM stuff. Alright, cool. I'm really looking forward to reading up on this. And techniques and appendix. Okay, cool. Very, very cool. Freeze blood. Oh, so blood bending's in here. NPCs, that's great. Oh, we have... Okay, this was a big thing in the Kickstarter. NPCs from the show. So you've got Kyoshi. You've got Uncle Iroh, Roku, Korra, Aang, and yeah, there's more. But that was a big thing. Is like if we get to this level, we'll say who this is, and you know that kind of pushed us along. And just basic stuff, and yeah, okay, cool. Yep. A lot of the PDF stuff had some of the archetypes already kind of set up, and I think you're supposed to print those out. I may have missed a player sheet that you can scan out of this book. Maybe they just have like a link that you go to, like a QR code, and have you print that out. But yeah, that's pretty fun. All right, let's take a quick look at this, and I know nothing. I know I've said this before, but I know nothing about what's in this. Because a lot of the stuff that they delivered earlier, like PDF-wise, were things about creating a character, how to play the game, and that's all I was really interested in. So, all the stuff that... More plastic. All the stuff for how to run the campaign and stuff, I kind of didn't go over. Because I was busy. Looking at other stuff and keeping up with D&D and all that crap. Alright, so let's take a look. Wanshi Tongs. Okay. I'll let you peruse my vast collection on one condition. Yes. Okay. It's a great episode, Wanshi Tong's Lost Library. Okay. So how to get to the library? Okay, so we're starting already with adventures, going through Wanshi Tong's library, and then NPC legends. Okay, so we've already got some. Oh, here's some more NPCs that we were looking at. Some of these may be from the show, some not. Long Fang, I know he was in there. Azula, okay, yeah, Azula, yep. Katara, yep, like I was talking before. These were all things that they were like, hey, we'll include this if we get to this level, and it's like, yeah, you were going to include it anyway, you're just trying to get us to spend money, and it worked! Suki, Toph, Ty Lee, Zuko, and she's from Korra, I believe. Same. Tenzin, that's his name. Tenzin. I wasn't actually far off with my guess earlier. I can't remember what it was, Ensign or something like that. That I came up with it. It was the name of the guy in Iron Man 1 that he got stuck in the cave with. Anyway, playbooks. Okay, so the playbooks are what they were going to release by themselves, and playbook, and we got so many of them that they just put them in this. So yeah, good job, fundraisers. Oh, we've got more archetypes. I don't know if these are player archetypes, but they're archetypes. Interesting. Okay, Earth and Root. Kyoshi Era Adventure. Trying to read this upside down and not knowing what it says at all is kind of challenging reading upside down. But yeah, this looks like an actual adventure. Oh yeah, and both this and the rulebook have these Bible-esque ribbon bookmark things. It's really fun. Alright, so let's go through here. This looks like it's a beginning of another one? Maybe it's just the NPC index for this adventure? Maybe it is. Anyway. Right. Fire and Brimstone. Okay. Fire and Brimstone is the Roku era. Nice. So it's the Fire Nation thing, and then we've got Ash and Steel, 100-Year War. Yeah, so this is during Aang's lifetime. Whether or not he was actively doing anything. The Aang era, this is when he's actually, I'm pretty sure that's after he kicks Fire Lord Ozai's butt. And he's trying to reestablish the air nomads. And then Water and Mist, of course, that's a Korra era thing. And then we've got the Techniques Appendix. Yeah. Looks good. This, I would say, is probably $45 dollars. This book, probably $30 dollars. These cards would probably go 10 at least. These journals, I mean, they're nice journals, they're themed journals, but they're completely blank inside. Honestly, a notebook isn't exactly expensive. You probably buy a notebook for like what? I mean, one this size, like 50 cents. But since it's themed and stuff, I'll say that they were each, let's say $3 each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so $15 for the pack. Dice go for obnoxious amounts, especially if they are themed. Let's say that the dice with the bag, if they were specialized dice, which they are, let's go 10 bucks. It didn't come with a ton of them, and for another 5 bucks, let's say the Pi Show token. Yeah, let's say 15 bucks for all of these. And then of course the mat, which is beautiful, but you know, it was mass produced, so it's not gorgeously, you know, I mean, it's gorgeous, but it doesn't feel like yeah, I don't know. What they would charge for it though, you know, probably 10 bucks. All in all, I got my money's worth for what the going rate of these probably would be. So anyway, I'm really excited to learn how to play this, and I'm looking forward to doing some character creation videos on this system. I've been looking forward to this for a year because that's how long the Kickstarter's been, and then they had some delays on production because they didn't expect it to do just as well as it did, and it did. And yeah, so very, very excited. Thank you for watching. I hope this was interesting, and until next time, this is Hogwash, over and out. Catch you later.